or those kinds
Crazy.
of fights at early on, non-stop fighting and on check things only. But Lusty here, he has the dash.
He has
will
the
get out.
dash, yeah. He can get out. He actually went into the brush, just waiting for another dash to get it. Went into the Cyclone Eye, because he wants to put more delay, more and more delay. That gives freedom here for Pew to actually dance around and along with Curlzy and take the Fiend. Here up top, remember that it was taken in by H2 if I'm not mistaken, although at the cost of a lot of kills against Renegade and H2.
And
So H2 on Esmeralda.
yeah, they want to have just strong laners and end it early. Because it's a valid argument if you ask me. Like if you get a carry like Esmeralda and have him unstoppable by the 10-minute mark, you can have the capability to win.
Indeed. 5-1, ladies and gentlemen. Along with Chester here, there is gonna be another trap. Okay, and then onto Pew, also towards Lusty.
Look at this. Lusty just going in, and this is the duo that Few and Lusty has. You cannot show yourself solo in lane.
Indeed. Man.
Oh!
Everyone's just so
Wow.
fast at it. Even Few knows that Renegade will be delivering the knock-up. Had that knock-up connected, Renegade has his green dot on, and it will easily translate towards a way of the Dragon. Fuse just exhausting it, everything on the Selena. And even here, Flopsy against MB up top. Coming in with B of Yawi, has his power of nature on, goes for the full swing counter and for the present as well with H2 backing in. And that would be another kill.
And look at Lusty again, going for MB here.
Yeah.
He has his execute, but Lusty couldn't really get him to critical levels and use that threshold to his advantage. But they get punished. BREN Esports here overstaying their welcome. And they really just wanted to get a lot of those kills, wanted to secure an MB, but they gave out 2 kills in the process because they went a bit greedy there.
And remember, no turrets are still taken here by BREN. That was bypassing the turret. They were taking the fights in the middle of the outer and inner turret of the top lane here. The 3-man unit of NXP Solid is actually composed of that Lunox, Esmeralda, plus the Grok.
And clearly, Renegade here really wants to help, well, Chester wants to help Renegade, but it's on the other way around.
It's going to be a 2-for-1. That is a heavy trade. We also got the Retribution connected towards Renegade. All that Curlzy need is the minion, but there is not going to be any minion within the turret of Renegade. And now, Lusty once more, scouting towards H2. Where is that Falling Star Moon? And there's going to be the Dragon onto MB Arrow once more. That forces out the Black Dragon form, but Lusty still being very disrupted. What happens here? Curlzy, going to be Carteezy securing a turret, the very first turret, down at that gold lane.
Okay. Next up, it is going to be that turtle. The bottom lane turret got down already. And you really have to look at how BREN Esports will take advantage of this tower break onto the bottom. How will they approach this? Rebo is just staying there, getting the immortality, just trying to soak up a lot of damage here for the side of NXP Solid with those fire stakes. Look at Renegade catching on Rebo.
Indeed. There's going to be Renegade. Rebo swings in with the last Insanity. Order of Brilliance coming in from Chester. And that sickness Curlzy to just go in with his puncture. Full combo to the Thorned and the finisher would be a Phantom. Indeed, execution. Now towards Renegade, another Thorned Rose. And ladies and gentlemen, that's 3 members on the dark of NXP getting back here by BREN.
Chester getting hit with that arrow max distance.
Max distance.
And this is your Gillette instant replay. Hashtag shave the day. Look at this arrow. Well, and that hit with the Phantom
Perfection.
execute. It's their execute for Natalia, and that was disastrous for the side of NXP Solid.
And NXP still willing to take the fight here, but the problem is they're totally losing. That is 3,000 on the gold lead handed towards BREN Esports. NXP started toward the Lord, and of course that gives a lot of positional advantage, a lot of position for BREN. And there's the jump. Chaos Darkening gets cancelled. Actually, I think he did dash forward. Chester already went for his own brilliance, and Curlzy wants to finish this. He does know that the Lunox has no more brilliance, but you know, he just focused to the turtle. He did get killed. MB focuses and finishes it.
Look at Lusty. Look at Lusty. He has a capability to get multiple kills on this. Oh, Lusty. Do you have the execute? He does have the execute.
He does have the execute. He does have the finisher. He gets kicked in the back by Renegade there. And round 2 for the bottom lane, it's not anymore Curl TZ, you got Flap TZ.
And they are just using the waves to their advantage. Once it pushes, you know that NXP Solid needs to perform a 5-man contest on that turtle. You cannot give that to Kartzy. Kartzy did die, but no one really took advantage of that turtle buff. I guess somewhat the gold is going to be the only advantage that BREN Esports taked. But after that, there was a turret take down bottom in NXP Solid.
Yeah.
They really have to find a way to get even in terms of turrets.
They
onto
would
the
find
bottom lane.
themselves having a smaller and smaller map here. That's the problem, especially with that bottom getting pushed. We are, I think, still onto a turtle timer. Yeah, 50 seconds on that part. Outer turret here gonna be destroyed by BREN Esports, and does look like NXP's willingness to fight is now starting to become more and more controlled.
Okay, so Rebo, they have a good they have good wave clear. That's what I can tell you. Good wave clear is onto the side of BREN Esports. Actually, NXP Solid has it as well. But it's more accessible and you don't have to put yourself in front.
Yeah, they went for the jump. Flap TZ actually pushing forward. They get greeted by MB's Black Dragon form, who receives the auto none. Rebo onto the side, and MB once again, and another pass was clutch. Very, very fun to watch. Running danger is that if you are losing and still losing, maybe you'd want to step back by a bit. Take more controlled fights and a decision, especially for this, because BREN would just be continuing on riding the momentum, especially when they realize that, yo, we're winning the fights.
Yeah, that is true. Chester here, getting trapped, actually. He'll just go away. Not let it be. You'll just go away. BREN Esports will let it be as long as they can chip this turret slowly but surely.
Yeah. Flapsy is also present for this. We do know how durable at times is, especially with the counter and Inferno on. Just really a dueling god right here. And again, if a fight breaks out here in the bottom lane side, especially in the mid lane side for the turtle side, that easily leaves Flap TZ to go for the push up top, and NXP Solid decides to react onto the top lane side. They're going to be giving out this turtle, and this is it. These are the methodical wins that BREN still is able to focus on.
BREN Esports, they're looking at it they're trying to just control the map right now. At least NXP Solid is not giving it fully. I mean, the bottom lane jungle of NXP Solid is under the hands of BREN Esports, but the top lane, they're not letting that red buff slide.
Yeah. Plus the disruption of Lusty, I think, paid dividends.
Okay, so there is going to be a push up top, and they will take down that turret.
Yeah. NXP knows it. They need to tone down. They need to calm down. They need to be really careful now against BREN Esports. It's not just the kill lead that BREN Esports had. I think that is mislead. That is little. But the gold lead is too much. That's 6,000, you know. And Kurtz is just starting to become lethal. It depends actually if Pew has a lot of freedom here on this conservative playstyle of NXP Solid. They did went though for a double Blade of Despair. They just want to still go for that kill when the moment presents it.
And they want the damage.
Yeah.
NXP Solid, they're not gonna back down of a fight here. From a fight, BREN Esports, they have the capability to control the map. But if they catch Flap and the others off guard like this, they can make this work on their side. But Flap going in
along with Lusty here. Flap is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. He will go down actually H2, and that is Lusty. It's still in exchange for Flap Z2 for 2, but the core is gone. And let's see on the other fight of this game, we got MP here, almost getting hit by the out of there by Few, but I think Few will chase him until the end of time. And yeah, that's it. There goes the trap. Few knows it. He will be traded on, and if Few with that Soul Eater has some shield, but at least the kill is complete there by MB.
MB. He did not really just go for that rundown. He was actually escaping. He knew that he didn't really have enough time anymore. But what he did was he stalled some time, let his skills go on cooldown, and when it did, he got the trade.
It does. 11-minute mark. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look here. We got Lusty dancing around, you know. And yeah, they're taking what they can. But the thing here is that the main reason why BREN Esports kind of fall back onto the reverse side is because you can easily set up again another 4-1 here as they set 2 members focusing towards the Lord. Lusty also looking who will be hiding or what can be assassinated from his position. Look at Lusty's position there. That is very, very optimal. Maybe to get a tag onto Chester. Still trying to find the right signal. He doesn't want to show himself. There we go. It's time to go. That's gonna be it. Carl Z goes in. Lusty onto the back line. A lot of disruption is delivered, but H2 will be falling down. It will be handed on towards Rebo. Chester uses the Chaos Darkening to keep some distance from Flap TZ, but not gonna be enough as well to escape Carl TZ. And Renny J just shoved a lane. He will be chased here by Carl Z. On to the Thornrose, to the slow, to the Phantom Execution, and a kick yo. And that's it. Renny J accepts his fate.
And MB goes in, actually. He goes in. But
Tried, right?
you know what? NXP Solid here cannot contest this. And Flap Rebo controlling and getting aggro of this Lord. They're juggling it and they will secure this nice and easy, comfortably without contest.
Look at the power of Counter and Inferno really on the times. I did saw Flap TZ there dueling with the Lord with really no health anymore. And just like that, he went in 2/3 natural regeneration from this stamps. That's why he's so prepared. And you got Rebo also with the last Insanity just to open up and give it up for his teammates to take this inhibitor turret in the mid. Remember guys, the minions are also pushing up top, and that is going to be taken into the attention of Flap TZ, and along with a few, Yawi, along with Renny and also MB, they will try to defend this. I think they're willing to finish this, at least fighting. Renny delivers the kick. Way of the Dragon Currency is gone, but it doesn't matter because the rest of his teammates are still intact and won.
And look at this.
There
you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, especially when they know that this game is as good as won. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be BREN Esports that will be taking on this game.